Welcome back. I am Pratap here. Today is 29th September 2023. Today is also supposed to be end of the week and also end of the month. I will be generating reports for weekly and monthly time frames in my next two videos. So in this video, let us generate daily demand and supply zone reports. So entry time frame is daily. Let us find the stocks which are near to the daily demand zone. So these five stocks are near to the daily demand zone. We didn't find any high liquidity demand zones. Okay, let's go back. For entry time frame daily, let us filter the stocks which are near to the daily supply zone. These 12 stocks are near to the daily supply zone. We have few high liquidity supply zones, and Divis Lab is a high liquidity supply zone, but it is already tested 4 times. But the trend monthly, weekly, and daily are in sideways. We have a counter trend supply zone is available, which is for the stock DLF, but it is also tested once. And Glenmark is also having high liquidity supply zone, and it is tested already 3 times. But look into the risk reward. The 1:5, almost 1:5. And we have one more stock GNFC. It is already tested 3 times. We have one more high liquidity zone. Muthoot Finance. So higher time frame and ITF trend are sideways and daily is down. So trend is indicating positive, and it is a fresh zone, but it is having two rejections already. And another positive factor is it is high on the curve. But risk reward is not good. It's 1:1 or less than 1:1. Maybe if we want to go for a trade, in case if you want to go for a trade, you should fine tune the zones at the lower time frame at 75 minutes or 15 minutes. We have one more high liquidity zone, National Aluminium, and it is also tested once. It is high on the curve. But the trend is uptrend in HTF and uptrend in ITF. Only downtrend is sideways. And we have one more high liquidity zone, OFSS, zero test fresh zone, but already having one rejection. It is at the equilibrium. And the risk reward is not good. Definitely you must fine tune at the lower time frames if you want to go for this trade. And we have one more counter trend trading zone, TCP supply zone, but it is already tested twice, and both the times it gave the rejections, two rejections. The risk reward is 1:1, plus a little over 1:1. In case if you want to go for this trade, you need to fine tune at the lower time frames. So anyway, we have multiple high liquidity zones are available for stocks near to the supply zones, but almost all these zones are tested. But you should also remember, high liquidity zones always supports multiple testing. Now let's find the stocks which are near to the, which are closed inside demand and supply zones. So entry time frame is daily. Let us filter the stocks where price closed inside the daily demand zone. So this is the filtered list. So total 40 stocks are having a price closed inside the daily demand zone. Let's go back. For entry time frame daily, let us filter the stocks where price closed inside the daily supply zone. So this is the filtered list. So total 37 stocks are filtered where price closed inside daily supply zone. Now let's find the tested zones. Entry time frame daily, let us find tested demand zones. So these four daily demand zones are tested. Let's go back. Entry time frame daily, let us filter the stocks where price tested the daily supply zones. So these supply zones are tested. On daily time frame. Total 19 daily supply zones are tested. And let's go back and find the newly created demand and supply zones. Entry time frame is daily. Let us find the newly created daily demand zones. So these 15 stocks are having a newly created daily demand zones. Let's go back and find the newly created supply zones. Entry time frame daily. So let us filter the stocks having newly created daily supply zones. So no daily supply zones are created as per this report. So this is about the stocks filtered based on different conditions. Now let us filter, I mean let us generate demand and supply zones for all the stocks without setting any filters. So entry time frame is daily. I'm generating demand and supply zones for all the 201 stocks. Out of these 201, first 17 are sectorial indices and remaining are stocks, equity stocks listed in future segment. I will keep on scrolling this list. So whichever the stock you want to refer, please pause the video and study the parameters for that particular demand and supply zones. So this is the end of the list. So I wish this information is useful to you for your further study and analysis. Thank you for watching this video. So I'll meet you again in my next video.